Miami. It's Saturday night and live on 2K Sports. We've got the excitement of the NBA for you tonight. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sidelines. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, we all are well aware of the Miami Heat and their particular culture. Udonis Haslem, who's been one of the mainstays of this franchise throughout its history, said, "It's a warrior's mentality, being part of something bigger than yourself and sacrificing for your brother. You have to be committed mentally or your body will never follow. It's demanding on and off the floor." Kevin?
Everyone talks about the Heat culture. It is special. David, thank you. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Lou Williams.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. They've got John Collins, Bogdanovich out there with Trae Young. Then there's Gallinari, and it's Capella in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Heat, we've got Dwayne Dedmon. Jimmy Butler is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Dragic, and it's Hero in at the shooting guard position. With COVID shortening the season and the schedule, Steve, being tinkered with, do you think the NBA will make permanent changes to the season schedule?
Kevin, I don't think so. When everything gets back to normal, I think we'll be at 82 games and starting, like we usually do in October, September for games. I just think the NBA has done a fantastic job of being able to adapt to this situation.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, GA? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Collins.
It's amazing that in the 2017 draft, Collins went just 21st overall. That's a steal, folks.
And so Collins nails both of them.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Dragic against Young. Now here's Butler. And he really did play well against Chicago in that last game. Dedmon's shot is off. Young with the ball. Three-pointer. They get it again. Out to Gallinari. Over Adebayo. Great D that time from Adebayo. Now the Heat with it. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
This was their game plan going in. Make shooters uncomfortable by challenging every possible shot.
Here's Collins. Following the basket by Bam Adebayo.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Here's Dragic. 11 points for him in that last game against Chicago.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
Now here's Bogdanovich, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Dragic. Heat on D. Inside, Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Hero for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Young outside. Out to Gallinari. Launches a 3. Headshot off. The Heat go the other way with it. Victory eluded them last time in Atlanta when they faced the Hawks.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
If you don't have that one guy who gets you 10-plus boards every night, you just have to send more guys to the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Hero. Following the basket by Trae Young. Butler, no good. Fast break, the Hawks. Bogdanovich passes to Young. Out to Gallinari. From outside the arc. Here's Capella. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
And again, it's the Heat missing. Atlanta leading by 3. Here's Young. The layup missed. The Atlanta Hawks coming to this one after the win against Charlotte.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
It was a terrific performance we got a chance to watch. They got into a nice rhythm and made smart adjustments along the way.
Atlanta's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Known for his play in and around the post, Collins can also get it done shooting jumpers off the catch.
The Heat trail by 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
And let's review some numbers for Bogdanovich. He's averaging 14 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
He's not trying to take over necessarily. He's just taking what the defense allows and contributing to the cause.
Now here's Dragic. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Bogdanovich wide open. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here are the Heat now. 8-point game. Floats it up for Adebayo.
Pretty tall point guard. Goran Dragic sees the entire floor. Terrific look.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it's the Heat with the ball, trailing here by 8. Here's Hero. He's covered by Bogdanovich. To the middle. Adebayo down low. Working on Collins.
Proving he has the touch from mid-range. Bam Adebayo showing you another dimension of his game.
Here's Young. And Adebayo sends it back. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
And the pass to Bogdanovich. Right wing. Shot clock at 6. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Buries it from 3-point range. Bogdanovich has got 8 points.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
The Heat trail by 9. Here's Hero. Another key contributor to that nice win against Chicago. Here's Butler. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys. Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Here's Dragic. Gallinari making his last shot. Pass to Butler. Jacks up a 3. Rebound Atlanta.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Miami's gone a meager 1 of 6 from 3-point land since we got started tonight.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And you talk about guys who play with that chip on their shoulder. Bam Adebayo has not forgotten he was cut from the U.S. national team in 2019.
And Greg, in fact, he told those close to him they will pay. A little extra motivation, fuel for the fire.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Bielitsa, he checks in for Dwayne Dedman. Iguodala comes in for Jimmy Butler. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Hero. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Goran Dragic. Now, here's Hunter to the right side. For 3, Williams. Oladipo with the block.
You're not going to beat Oladipo with that. I mean, Victor plays hard on both sides of the ball.
And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Let's get some information from the 2K leaderboard. In about the last 10 games in the NBA, during that span, these teams have the most second chance points in the league. In the 3rd spot, the Hawks.
Really something to see. Their effort on the offensive glass has just led to so many second chance opportunities.
Now, here's Oladipo, following the miss by Chris Dunn. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Williams against Adebayo. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Here's Oladipo following the bucket by the Hawks. Over Williams. No good off the back of the rim.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Nice D from Oladipo.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Williams scanning the floor. Kicks to Dunn. Feeds it to Okongwu. That one, no good. Great D that time from Adebayo. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Adebayo. The Heat trail by 9. To the inside. It's Bielitsa. Rebounded by the Hawks. Fast break, the Hawks. Dunn's running. Pass to Fernando. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Fernando's got his second bucket of the game to go.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
Miami's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Oladipo against Williams. Robinson kicks to Nunn. Now Hunter. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Williams, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. And the Hawks lead by 13.
No hesitation on the catch and shoot. Lou Will is confident in his ability to capitalize on jumpers.
Pass to Bielitsa. Heat moving the ball around. Now Nunn. Back to Oladipo. To the middle. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Dunn looking over the floor. Okongwu kicks to Williams. The feed to Okongwu. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Dunn. No good on the triple. The Heat trail by 11. And now here comes Iguodala leading the break. Oladipo misses. Hawks shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Inside, Fernando. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And give Sweet Lou credit. Turns down his own shot because his teammate has a better one.
So Oladipo will bring it up for the Heat.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
They grab their own miss. Another shot, and there's the nice layup by Okongwu.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Now, here's Nunn. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Good on the triple.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Here's Williams. A 12-point game. Down low. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist from Williams. Williams has got 3 assists tonight. 29 seconds left to play here in the first. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. .24 seconds left in the first quarter. And stolen by Hunter.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I love how competitive Lou Williams is. Always like seeing a small guard attack inside and draw contact.
The Hawks have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Williams.
A player like Lou Williams is so valuable. He's an exceptional producer your team can rally around.
And Williams drops them both.
And they've been the more physical team offensively, seeking contact, looking to score in the lane, and getting to the line.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of the evening. First free throw is good.
The combination of shooting and speed Oladipo provides this team is invaluable. And his hunger to keep getting better, also impressive.
Oladipo hits them both. Williams against none. With 4 seconds on the clock. Just 3 on the clock. It's blocked, but they'll get another chance. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we spoke with Jimmy Butler not too long ago about his teammates.
These guys work so hard, and they're young, and they're professional with it, that you're planting that seed early, so they can only get better, and they're learning, and they're gaining confidence because they're playing so well. So with me being here with these guys, we're special.
Well, Greg, it sounds like Butler has found happiness.
You know, people don't talk enough about fit. It's important to be in an organization and a system that maximizes your abilities. Butler is playing some of the best ball in his life and making everyone around him better.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen the Hawks really take control here.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
Victor Oladipo is out there with Kendrick Nunn. And there's Iguodala. Then it's Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Robinson in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the 4 for Miami. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Always an explosive leaper. Oladipo's teammates can count on him to finish those alley-oops.
Williams against Nunn. Outside Williams. And there's the pass to Dunn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't hit that one. Nice D from Oladipo. The Heat trail by 14. Right side Robinson. Iguodala, the pass to Robinson. And here's Nunn. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Done outside. And the layup falls. And the Hawks lead by 16. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, will say Gary Payton. I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school. And it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
And a new group in for the Heat. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Iguodala. Jimmy Butler comes in for Robinson. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for Victor Oladipo. And it's Dragic in for Kendrick Nunn. To the paint. Here's Capella. Chalk up 2 there. Capella's got his second basket.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
There's Dragic with the 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now, Bielitsa, after the missed 3 from John Collins. Over to the wing. Here's Hero. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production.
In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
And the dunk by Capella.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oop.
Here's Hero. Outside Dragic. Pass to Butler. Here's Hero. He's covered by Bogdanovich. No one covering. Hero's got his second bucket tonight.
From that range, Tyler is money, well inside his comfort zone as a shooter.
Bielitsa against Young.
And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on the defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that can lead this league in scoring and in assists. And also, possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
And that one falls for Young.
One of the most exciting, memorable players in college basketball history. Trae Young is incredible.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for the Heat. And so Young nails them both. Steve, if you were a GM and you could choose one player, who would you start your team with?
Right now, I think the perfect player to start your team off right now, because of the way everything is going, is Anthony Davis. He can play 1 through 5. Defensively, he can change a game. Offensively, he can play in and out. And he's just that fluid player that matches up with today's game.
The Hawks leading by 18. To the inside. And finished off by Collins.
Few people see the floor as well as Trae. If you're open, he'll find you.
And it's Dragic with the ball for the Heat. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
This one for 3, and the 3 ball is good. Hero's got 5 points in the quarter.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Deflects the pass. Here's Collins. Dedmon with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon, hard to get your shot over that.
And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Dragic dishes to Dedmon. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Hero passes to Adebayo.
Great stop by John, reading the situation and right on top of that shot.
Shot's good from Butler.
Easy look from mid-range. He won't miss many of those. Lazy effort defensively.
Now, here is Young. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Here's Dragic. He dishes it to Dedmon. Floats it up for Butler. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Excellent pass from Dedmon. This is what you're asking your guys to do. Be aggressive, trust one another, and make plays for each other.
Now, here is Young. Look at those numbers of his. You just can't say enough about the work he's doing at the offensive end. He's averaging about 30.5 points a game.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
And so here is Miami after the three-pointer from John Collins. 5 on the clock. Here's Butler, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Collins.
The intensity of the game and by Jimmy Butler is the reason why he got that contact.
And as much as he commands attention on the court, Jimmy Butler content to skip the spotlight when he's off it.
You know, GA, nothing has come easy in his career for Jimmy Butler. All he does is puts his head down and works and works and works. And because of that work ethic, he has become an all-star. Love watching his progression.
Free throw, good Butler.
From the 30th pick in the draft to perennial all-star, Jimmy Butler has come a long way in a short period of time.
He's perfect from the line this time. Atlanta leading by 16. Now, here is Young. Gallinari outside. Back to Young. And stolen by Butler. One-on-one fast break. Here's Hero. That's in coming off an assist from Dragic. Hero's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Heat. The Hawks have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Young passes to Gallinari. Clock at 6. Puts it up from 12, and it's Miami with the rebound. Dedmon's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Butler, no good.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Butler's got 10 points in the game.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Young with the ball. Passes it to Gallinari. Over Dragic. And there's Gallinari on the assist from Young.
Against physical D, Gallinari with the improved strength and body control to finish.
The Heat trail by 13. Now Dragic still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Knocked loose. Outside Butler. Shot clock at 6. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Collins. Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's tightly guarded. And, Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Victor Oladipo comes in for Hero. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Goran Dragic. The Heat trail by 15. Pass to Adebayo. And stolen by Okongwu. And here's Young. A beautiful reverse layup. Young's got 4 this quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And so it's Nunn with it. He brings it up for the Miami Heat. Oladipo finds Nunn. Here's Young. He's got 6. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. Butler against Williams. Bogdanovich dishes to Collins. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Robinson's checked in for the Heat. Atlanta also making some changes here. Bruno Fernando comes in for Collins. And Hunter subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. A difficult situation for Miami. Here's Oladipo. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Here in the second quarter, he's looking much more comfortable with this offense.
Now, here is Young. Williams up on top. He's covered by Iguodala. Back to Young. Fires for 3. Not going to go that time. And the Heat going the other way now.
It's amazing. All night, he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
Outside Robinson. Now the pass to Nunn. 6 to shoot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
2 shots.
And that free throw good from Nunn. Dunn, he's checked in for Atlanta. Good on both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
The Hawks leading by 13. Williams passes to Dunn. 1:49 left to play here in the second quarter. Stolen by Nunn. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. It's deflected. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Dunn's running, and he's going up for the alley-oop, and it's Hunter with the jam.
With Dunn, this is his focus. Keep the ball moving, keep everyone involved.
And Miami shooting 43% for the game. Williams against Nunn. Adebayo with the elbow. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
The emergence of Adebayo as a scorer, this franchise has to be ecstatic.
Dunn passes to Fernando. He kicks to Williams. Shot clock at 5. Over Nunn. Williams' shot is off. The Heat trail by 13. Outside Robinson. 30 seconds left now here in the second. Oladipo against Dunn. Adebayo. It's blocked. They retain possession. Pass to Nunn. And another shot. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Nunn's got 4 points in the quarter. 12 seconds left in the first half. Now here's Williams. With the floater. That one misses. And so it's Atlanta. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Trey, you've made it look easy so far. How have you been able to pick them apart?
I'm just taking what the defense is giving me. Open driving lanes. They're leaving some of our bigs open, pick and rolls, things like that. We just got to continue to do it and try to get this win.
Make them pick their poison, right? Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Atlanta came ready to play. They blasted through the opening period like a tornado, at one point leading by 16. Hard to find much fault with what they did in the first quarter. Their lead was 14 by the end of the period. They survived various ups and downs in the second quarter, never really giving too much away, though, and were able to roll into halftime up by 11. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how Atlanta played?
They've really worked the inside well. Wow. Perfection. You're getting a lot out of the offense from the paint. And when you're that effective inside, Ernie, Kenny, I know, makes life very hard for your opponent.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Miami?
It looked like they were shooting threes blindfolded. Sometimes you could get cold, but that was atrocious. It was scary. But they also looked scattered out there, and I think that disorganization was the main issue for them missing those shots. They need to establish themselves better into a better rhythm in the second half and avoid relying so heavily on the three-point shot.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Bogdanovich really making a difference here.
And we saw just how important he is for this team in the first half. He was getting everyone involved.
We see it night in and night out. When you move the ball, keep your teammates involved, good things happen at the offensive end.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for the Heat. 11-point game. Checking out the group for Lloyd Pierce to start the second half. John Collins is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Young, and it's Gallinari in at the 3, the small forward.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Miami with the ball, following the bucket by the Hawks. Here's Dedmon. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Molinari finds Young. That one goes in.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
For Atlanta, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. That one misses for Young. The Heat trail by 15. Adebayo with the ball. And guarded by Capella.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Young against Butler. Inside. Bogdanovich, no luck. For Miami, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Again, the miss by the Heat. Atlanta leading by 15. And Young, here we go. And Adebayo sends it back.
This shot can't get past Bam. His reach is just too much.
And Capella sends it back.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
From deep. Here's Butler. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
Here's Hero. Misses the 3. The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Lobbed up there for Collins. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
One of the best young lob men in the business. John Collins finished with an exclamation point.
The Heat trail by 17. Timeout called, the Heat.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
And let's take a look at some numbers for Jimmy Butler. Averaging 22 points per, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's versatile. He's prolific. There really isn't much a defense can do once he catches fire.
Count it. Butler's got 12 in the game.
Wow, the strength of Jimmy Butler fends off defenders well when he goes up to score.
Young with the ball. 8 points for him. Gallinari outside. Young looking around. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 17.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Butler with the ball and guarded by Capella. And Capella sends it back. Young passes to Bogdanovich. And here's the fast break. And Adebayo throws it down.
Tyler Hero being very active on the defensive end, capitalizing on the opponent's mistakes.
Down low, here's Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 7th assist here tonight. The Heat trail by 17. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. The Heat making a switch here. Bielitsa's checked in. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Atlanta on D. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Here's Dragic. Passes it to Bielitsa. Lets it go from 14. And he gets it to go. Bielitsa's got his first bucket in this one. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. And it's Young. That time on the assist from Capella.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
Here's Hero. 11 points in the game. And the rejection by Collins. And here's the fast break. Here's Capella. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Aggressive move by Capella. His length and athleticism, it's tough to handle when he gets the ball that deep.
It's his first trip to the line.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
2 shots.
That's good from Capella.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
Chris Dunn's checked in for the Hawks. All free throws good from Capella. And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for the Miami Heat, trailing by 19. Floats it up for Butler.
Confidence, confidence. Jimmy Butler gets to that spot. You won't be disappointed.
Hawks have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. And Young kicks to Capella. Back to Young. Gallinari surveying the D. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Gallinari's got 7.
When you're talking about Gallinari, he's always been a solid three-point shooter. Very consistent over the course of his career.
Miami's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Oladipo, he's checked in for Goran Dragic. Here's Hero. He's got 11.
Watch the screen.
Oladipo goes in. Shot by Bielitsa and nobody around. The baseline J off the mark. The Hawks leading by 20. From deep, Gallinari. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss. And Miami shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Three-pointer, Butler. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Young outside. And Adebayo sends it back. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Miami. Then for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Hunter comes in for Gallinari. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. Williams against Nunn. Dishes it to Oladipo. Kicks it to Butler. Pass to Nunn. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots a fader. Off the left rim and out.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
To the middle. Here's Okongwu. Rebound by Bielitsa. The Heat trail by 20. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Okongwu. Rebound by Bielitsa. Bielitsa's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now Oladipo. He's got 10. It's tipped. One-on-one fast break. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Not many guys change end to end faster than Lou. Hard to match up with in the open floor.
Miami with the ball. Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer. Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. Here's Dunn. The Heat getting the bucket. Outside Collins. Out to the wing. Shoots the 3. Runner no good.
Aggressive closeout on a great jump shooter. That's how you defend against the 3.
And here's Oladipo. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Let's see the stat sheet here for Victor Oladipo.
And he's struggling with his shot these days, and the analytics bear that out. With the true shooting percentage heading down in these past 10 games. But, guys, it wouldn't surprise me if that was a trend that he could reverse here tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Oladipo. A different look for Miami. Iguodala comes in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Butler. Atlanta also making some changes here. Bruno Fernando's checked in for John Collins. And it's Gallinari in for DeAndre Hunter. Oladipo hits them both. Now, here's Dunn. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And the pass to Okongwu. Back to Dunn. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Nunn. No one near him. Good. Nunn's got 6.
And when Oladipo makes passes like that, his team kicks into a whole new gear offensively.
And there's Williams. That's good on the assist from Gallinari. Gallinari's got 3 assists tonight.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Now, here's Nunn. He has 6. The kick out to Oladipo. That 3 off the mark. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 22 is their biggest lead. Passes to Fernando. A nice shot by Gallinari. He's got 9.
So much of his offense is perimeter oriented. Good to see Gallinari attack inside.
The Heat trail by 20. Iguodala, the pass to Bielitsa. Oladipo against Dunn. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one. For Miami, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Oladipo. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Miami. Bam Adebayo comes in for Kendrick Nunn. Oladipo hits them both. Williams with the ball. 8 points for him. Pass to Okongwu. 6 to shoot. Great D that time from Adebayo. The Heat trail by 18. Here's Oladipo. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Gallinari.
And that's what happens when you play in attack mode. Oladipo doesn't take no for an answer.
He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Oladipo.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Outside Williams. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Great D that time from Iguodala. Heat shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Floats it up for Adebayo. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Outside Williams. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Robinson. In transition, here comes Miami. Oladipo for 3. Rebound by the Hawks. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. 59 seconds left in the third quarter. Williams against Oladipo. Clock at 6. And that one, good. Oladipo's got 9 points in the quarter.
This is light work for Oladipo. If the D doesn't force him out of that area, they're done.
Okongwu kicks to Williams. The 3. Great D that time from Adebayo. Oladipo outside. Shoots it up. Misses the jumper.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
And so it's Atlanta looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Bam Adebayo is out there with Iguodala. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. Then it's Robinson. And it's Dragic in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Now here's Williams. Here's Gallinari. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. For the Hawks, Clint Capella comes in for Okongwu. Young is subbed in for Gallinari. Here's Adebayo. Fernando pulls it in. The Hawks leading by 13. To the inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Goran Dragic. And he knocks down the first one. The Heat making a switch here. Heroes checked in. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. The Heat trail by 15. The pass to Dedmon. Here's Hero. Back to Dedmon. Heat moving the ball around. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Off target from outside. The Hawks leading by 15. Young finds Williams. Dragic with some nice D.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Trying to find Capella, gets it to him. To the wing right side. Here's Fernando. Offensive rebound. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
He'd have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
Great energy on the deflection, and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
The Hawks making a switch here. Collins is checked in. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Iguodala deciding where to go with it. 5 to shoot. He doesn't hit that one. Good work defensively by Capella. Young against Dragic. Shoots. That one's not going to go. Now the Heat take it the other way. And here comes the break.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Effort's been there. Check mark. The physicality. Check mark. They set the tone for this game early on.
The Heat trail by 17. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And again, it's the Heat missing. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Young outside. Good on the jump shot. And the Hawks lead by 19.
For most defenses, Young's jumper is the first thing they have to account for when they play this team.
From the arc. Here's Bogdanovich. Count it. Bogdanovich has got 20.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Timeout called, the Heat. Hey, Smitty, Steve Kerr talked about how Michael Jordan scared his teammates into becoming better players. Would that kind of approach, you think, work today with players entering the league?
You know, I think you have to be careful, yes. But I think on a general, if you're looking at just a blank sheet of paper on how to get guys motivated, I think it takes his leaders, which it starts with ownership, management, coach, and best players. If they work hard and they see the blueprint that way, they usually follow.
Butler, he's checked in for Duncan Robinson. And stolen by Dedmon. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Iguodala outside. Shot clock at 6. And the shot is long.
To me, there's a fine line between being aggressive and just flat out forcing it. His inability to make shots right now is sinking the ship.
The Heat trail by 21. Pass to Hero. It's stolen by Capella. Williams for three. It's Dedmon with the rebound. Dedmon's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Dragic with a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
He's letting someone else be the catalyst. Goran Dragic has been working on his catch-and-shoot game.
Now, here's Collins. Williams passes to Collins. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Because he's played a lot of undersized 5, Collins has learned exactly how to get you in the air with that pump fake.
Two shots. Last on the first.
And the first one drops. Well, here you sit, Smitty, at the broadcast table. Is there anything you notice about the game now that you didn't notice when you were playing?
Yes, Kevin. I mean, seriously, I did not know how much Kevin Harlan ate between games and during games. It is unreal. The before, the during, and after. You are a champ, Kevin, to be able to eat that much and to do your job.
Here's Hero. He kicks to Dedmon. Trying to get open is Iguodala. And a missed layup. And the Hawks with possession. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Now here's Iguodala. Here's Hero. Outside Butler. And a miss there on the triple. Atlanta leading by 23. Young passes to Gallinari. Collins with it. Young outside. Fires from deep. Sinks the triple. Young's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And he finally gets involved from beyond the arc. His first 3 of the game comes here in the second quarter.
And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for Miami. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
To the paint. Here's Iguodala. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
One shot.
And just a tremendous display of strength by Iggy. Always a threat to convert, even with the contact.
Well, Smitty, you were a player with versatility and length. How much fun would you have had with today's style of play?
I think, Kevin, I was a guy that kind of played 1 through 3 at 6'8". But nowadays, I could have played 1 through 5. I would have loved playing the 5 position. Reason why, I could have got my shot off at any time I wanted. And the 3-point shot, Kevin, you can take 10, 12 3-pointers. I would have loved that.
And that one misses.
The charity stripe is far from the strongest part of Iggy's game, but he will hit him in crunch time.
And Smitty, if I'm coaching DeAndre Hunter, I'm making him watch nothing but tape of Kawhi Leonard. He has that type of body and can aim to be that kind of player.
Yeah, I totally agree. Both were lauded as mostly defensive players as rookies. Hunter showed he has some shiftiness to his game offensively. I think he has the chance to be on the same level at the end of the day as Kawhi Leonard. No harm in having that as a goal.
And here are the Heat now. After the basket by Atlanta. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Passes it to Capella. Here's Herter. Back to Capella. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. Then for the Hawks, John Collins, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. Gallinari comes in for Reddish. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Kevin Herter. Well, players now, Steve, seem to have a lot more power to demand a trade. Talk about what that does for the future of small market teams.
You know, Kevin, I think, let's be honest, it makes it tougher for the small market teams. The one solution, I think, is if you have a team that is very close-knit, if you get the right superstar and he's happy, if you have a chance to maybe win a championship, that keeps those stars in place.
And here's Young after the three-pointer from Victor Oladipo. Bounce pass Young. Here's Gallinari. He feeds it to Capella. From deep, Collins makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
I mean, he only attempted just 1 three-pointer in college. Collins has surprised the NBA with his consistency from range.
Young, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Young's got 7 points for the quarter.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Miami's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Pass to Adebayo. Now Butler. Gallinari covering. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Adebayo. Adebayo's got 3 assists now in this one. Atlanta's shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. Young against Dragic. Inside. Bogdanovic, no luck. The Heat shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Butler, no good. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
And Bogdanovic picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Reddish, he's checked in for Atlanta. Tony Snell comes in for Bogdanovic. The Heat shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Floats it up for Butler. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
Oh, what a pass, and then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Now Young. The dish to Reddish. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Using his athleticism, Reddish fights through the foul and managed to put up the shot.
That free throw good from Reddish.
Watching Cam Reddish, I see all-star level potential. It's going to be interesting to track his development because he's still establishing his identity.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Tony Snell. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And it's Dragic with the ball for the Miami Heat. Outside Butler. The pass to Oladipo. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And there's that scorer's mentality that Oladipo possesses, which really puts the defense in a bind trying to stop him.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
And he's been to the line much more here than he was in that first half. He's not playing nearly as tentatively as he was earlier.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Tony Snell comes in for Gallinari. And Kevin Herter subbed in for Young. Herter passes to Reddish. Outside Collins. Top of the key, Snell. 6 on the shot clock. Okongwu, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Pass to Ariza. Now, here's Achua. Tight defense on him. Out left to the wing. Here's Nunn. And stolen by Okongwu. Over in the corner, Reddish. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off. Hold on!
Kevin, you got to buckle up on that one.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
The Heat making a switch here. Butler's checked in. Miami's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And there's the call on Kevin Herter. That's his first foul. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Butler. The 10-footer. Here's Achua. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. And here's Reddish. Passes it to Herter. Down low. Here's Okongwu. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Hawks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Clint Capella.
And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Now, here's Collins. Here's Snell, poked loose. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Ahead. Now, here's Reddish. Here's Collins. Nunn grabs the board. And it's Butler missing. Pass to Herter. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Trey, leadership is such a key part of that point guard position, so what do you focus on with that?
I'm a big guy and good in team chemistry, so any chance I can, go bowling, hang out with these guys, build chemistry, and I think that's where it starts, is off the court, because that translates on.
Hey, you guys look like a tight-knit group right now, man. Congrats on the win. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.